Okay, let me take you to the beginning of my journey. The doctors allowed me to be in a room with my parents, and me hearing them tell Charles and Curly and them, she's not going to make it do this. And I'm sitting there just looking at them, you know what I'm saying? Because I remember that.
So this is the
I,
beginning.
I remember being in the room with them. But as far as like I
So
couldn't
this was
walk,
the start of everything.
that's how y'all want me to start up. Because that's,
Yeah, you are.
I mean, yeah, I was born with the bone disease. I was born with this, a hereditary genetic disease that I was born with. I was born with I guess we could have had a picture with my arms. My legs was duck form when I came out. Couldn't walk and stuff. And I could just describe what said was describe the disease, describe the bone disease, and how that affects it had deformities, mixed up toes, hands, arm was was curled up.
So you remember your parents being in the
With
room
doctor,
when
our
you heard
doctor,
say
hmm
it?
Dr. Laner, remember the doctor and
So you
everything.
remember the doctors?
Dr. Laner.
How old was you in
I probably was about, I probably had to be about 7, and they were
7 years
saying,
old?
they were saying that I wasn't gonna be able, as far as my menstrual cycle starts, that it was gonna be too much on me. That was gonna probably kill me. That
So
definitely
they were
have,
saying that you would probably die
yeah. When I start my menstrual
when you
cycle,
start your menstrual cycle.
yeah, it was gonna be too much.
What year, what age does it, keep
Menstrual
going?
cycle. I started my menstrual cycle when I was 12,
12?
but they remember telling them when I was 7 in the room. And I remember Curly just looking at them like she was just, and Charles was just brushing them off. But yeah, I remember because I was looking like, and then when you look back, I'm looking like, why they have me in that room? Because usually they tell kids to leave the room and they talk to the parents, but they had me sitting here with them the whole time. And so I honestly thought that was strange. And it was Dr. Laner of Children's Medical Center told my parents that she wasn't gonna make it through her menstrual cycle.
So they pretty much gave you a death sentence at the age
Mm-hmm.
of 12.
Yeah.
And you was 7
7.
when you heard this.
Yep. I was in the room with them.
So when you got your menstrual cycle,
The menstrual cycle was very hard on me because I used to bleed out, and it was like where I could threw up the whole time, bled out the whole time, and was in the emergency room because of the bleeding. That was very painful, but I survived.
so you survived that.
Yeah.
Did you ever think you was gonna die? Did you
No.
remember what the doctor said?
Yeah, I remember I also kept it in my head when the doctor said that. That was all in my brain was like, okay, they said I'm gonna die, and I could look at them like, no, I'm not. Because that's I think I developed like, no, I'm not. Because I remember looking at them like, I ain't going nowhere. So I think that's a better that fightness, that toughness in me.
Was that a faith move? Did you even know God then?
No, no, didn't know it was, you know what I'm
Didn't
saying.
know nothing of
No,
church or
didn't
anything.
know church or nothing like that. I just knew that I kept telling them like, I ain't dying.
You say you ain't that,
No.
but you felt that on the inside.
I also felt it in me that I wasn't going to die, even though I didn't understand what was all going on with me. And I remember Charles, my dad, putting me in the grass because I used to walk with bracelets, had bracelets. He meant putting me in the grass and stuff like that, and telling me that if I want to go back in the house, I had to walk back in. And I remember getting up like 3 times, falling down, but I actually started walking back in. But I walked in like a duck for my walk was like a duck walk. But I remember that getting back inside the house and Charles throwing the braces away. And then when he took me to the hospital, they went off on him about it, saying that he messed my legs up permanently for taking me off those bracelets.
So what they diagnosed you with as a 7-year-old?
No, they diagnosed me I was born with it as a birth.
Bone.
Birth, yeah.
So they saying the bone disease was going to be the cause of your death?
Yeah, because of I think what I had because back then it was a rare disease, and with a kid coming out with legs crawled up, arm messed up, and tumors all over the body and stuff, they was saying that the tumors was gonna overtake my body, and it was gonna be just too much on me. And plus, during the menstrual cycle, because there's tumors wherever I got a bone at, there's a tumor could be on it. So like this right here, tumor. My arm used to be like this, but because of reconstructive surgery, everything got straightened out through surgery. But Yeah, it's a genetic hereditary disease that I was diagnosed with, called osteochondrotoma.
So, did you have any surgeries?
Yes.
How many surgeries you had at this point? Well, not this point, but between 7 and 12.
They didn't start the surgeries until I was 13.
13?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then that's when all the surgeries started to
Yeah,
come
come, yeah. They had to wait until they
13.
wanted to make sure the menstrual cycle, and then 13, that's when they started removing the tumors.
The tumors.
Yeah.
Do you remember how many surgeries you might have had
From
from
13 to
13?
19, probably was about 15 or 20.
15
15.
to 20 surgeries.
Yeah. Because they started doing
What kind of
reconstruction
surgery was you
surgery.
having?
Removal of the tumors. Removal of the tumors out of my arms, legs, because they was causing me where I couldn't walk. They was blocking organs. They was blocking the one legs to go completely numb. So they had to remove the tumors just to correct most of the deformities and just be able so I could have a functional life.
So how did you do through the surgeries? How was your mental on these surgeries that you kept having over and over?
I just knew, for like I said, still go back to what I kept saying, I'm gonna make it. When I came out of my surgeries, my goal was to get through my surgery. Was like I don't want no pain medicine. So when I came out, I used to tell them like I'm okay, I can move around. It's like that. So my fight was always to never depend on no drugs to put me to sleep or wake me up. Children's Medical Center did real good at keeping me comfortable and stuff, but it was always like because I was wanting to go back to school. So my goal was to get out the hospital and go right back to school. So my mind frame was still always fight, no matter what was happening to me.